Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is the day after Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, so it's a Tuesday because yesterday was the holiday, and I just finished getting my packages together. I had 5 sales this weekend. Yay! Very, very excited about that. Some great sales going on. I know for some people that have been in this longer, that's like maybe a quarter of what they do, but we're excited because we've only been at this for about 5 months consistently, but even through that, there were some times where we weren't able to do it just because of family and sickness and stuff. So we're really happy with how well things are going. Queuing into the reason for this video, I am really excited because my husband and I, as I mentioned in a previous video, we're looking to kind of expand out and bump up our business. And in order to do that, we have done inventory coming to our house, which you kind of get an idea of what's coming in the box, but some of it still is, kind of you don't know until you get it. And we're really wanting to bump up the items that we're getting, the type of items we're getting. A lot of what we've had is vintage or like Target brands and things like that. We have had some other nicer brands, but we're really wanting to bump up and get more like the nicer quality brands, Nike and more Zara and Patagonia, all those nicer brands that sell for more and obviously are more wanted on platforms. It's been funny because we've needed to get some work done on our truck, and I have not been able to go out and do any sourcing because of that, because it's a little bit of a distance away for us. We live in a smaller town, which we love, but in order for me to source, I need to go about 45 minutes from where we live. So we were going to go do that together, but we want to get our truck fixed before we do any kind of distance traveling. So probably I won't get out sourcing until either next weekend or maybe next week, because we can't get our truck until Thursday because there's a wait. So kind of working with that, but I'm excited to get out sourcing, you guys. When I first started this, my goal was to only sell new with tags because I was concerned about having to do repairs and sewing and stitching and all that sort of thing. I don't really want to be sewing and stitching things. I've sewed in the past for my family, but it's not my forte, and I would rather be spending time listing than doing repairs. Unless you're doing like a boot and you can just kind of refresh it with a little bit of boot work, that's not a big deal. But to me, spending time doing a lot of stitching and putting buttons on things like that, just it's not something that I want to spend time doing. So I was really sticking with a lot of new tags, but I was getting the sourcing coming here, which was working great for us at the beginning. But from experience, as we all know, when you're new, you have to learn what works for you, trial and error and things like that. I do want to start sourcing. For one thing, I do enjoy shopping, and I thought it'd be fun just to get out there and see what kind of treasures I could find. And my husband has said, yeah, I'll go with you, well because we work this together. So I'm excited to start sourcing at thrift stores and seeing what kind of fun and great things I can find, and getting some nicer quality. What we list is quality, but you know what I mean. The price bracket bumps up is what I'm trying to say. So instead of selling things for like, just $20 or $25, maybe $30, $35 for a dress or something that's new with tags or something that's vintage, we want to be able to sell things that are, nicer brackets and be able to make more. And also just be able to make more sales because there are items that people are looking for more. I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm Sandra. We sell on Poshmark, we sell on Mercari, we sell on Depop. I had 2 sales on Depop this last weekend, and I am selling on eBay now too. I had another sale last week, so that went out last week. And we're just excited about where things are going with our business. Again, we have been active. I restarted back in June, but we had, vacation, all that. You guys have heard all that in the previous video, so I'm not going to repeat all that, but we've been really, really active for like 3 months. And so we're really, really pleased with what we've accomplished in 3 months, but we're ready to really just jam this thing. So we're excited to start sourcing. I'm excited to start sourcing at thrift stores and just seeing what I can find. I have done a lot of research with other people who just focus on clothes. Some other people do electronics. If we did electronics, that'd probably be more my husband's thing, and then we would just list it. But I do want to just be out there and just see what's available, because I know that there are other things that are hard goods that aren't electronics that really sell well, especially on eBay. So we just kind of want to put our feelers out. We're selling jewelry. We have sold ties. We've sold multiple ties. In fact, I've almost sold enough ties to make up for what I put into it, which wasn't much. So I'm really happy about that. And jewelry is selling well. I sold another piece this last weekend, and with Valentine's Day coming up, I can't believe it. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, you guys. I might hold a sale for jewelry for Valentine's Day, so I'll keep you posted on that. But I'm just excited to be out there and getting sourcing started. I'm still waiting on a box of shoes from Jomar. They have messaged me saying that because they can only keep so many people in the shop to source, package and all that, I'm not even going to go into my opinion on that. But I am still waiting, and I know that other people have waited up to 2 to 3 months for a box of Jomar. I've got 15, I think it's 15 shoes coming from Jomar. I'm going to start sourcing shoes like I've mentioned in a previous video too. So nicer quality clothes as far as brands, not just doing Target brands, but doing more like, Mother and Patagonia and, outdoor. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm kind of doing I recorded some stuff earlier, and I'm going to include that in with this recording. I'm just going to connect them together. But my battery went dead, and I didn't realize how short on life it was until when I went to record everything. But anyway, just to kind of let you know, it's all going to go together in the video. One of the other things that I wanted to talk about today was sourcing. We were talking about going to thrifts and how excited I am to be able to go to thrifts and start sourcing. I was talking about the shoes and just waiting on the shoes. I am going to be sourcing shoes also, but I've just been watching other videos and just like what different people do. Now, it's so true. The dynamic and business concept that everybody has on their stores is so different. Some people literally focus just on clothes. Some people specify just in women's clothes or kids' clothes. Some people just specify in hard goods. And some people just do kind of a mix of everything. Even they throw toys in and stuff like that. We're trying to figure out, outside of selling clothes and jewelry. Jewelry has been going very well for us as well. Outside of focusing on clothes and jewelry, we're trying to figure out some other options, add in the shoes, but maybe even some hard goods. My biggest thing with hard goods is where to sell them. Do I just sell on eBay, or do I try on Poshmark and Mercari? And packaging them, shipping them. So I'm doing a lot of research right now, watching various people who do sell hard goods. Do we want to do electronics? Probably not, unless my husband did that. I don't know that he wants to go into that. Because if for some reason it doesn't work, then you have to deal with that and doing parts. I don't want to go into all that. But there are other things you can find at thrift stores that are fairly easy to package, even if they're kind of fragile, being able to package them properly and ship them. So we're kind of going through that, figuring out if we want to add that element, or if we just want to stick with clothes and the jewelry. I mean, we're just trying to figure it out. So give me your thoughts down below, you guys, what things you sell, what things you really don't want to sell, what works for you, what you've tried doesn't work for you, what you tried, hey, this is great. We'd really love to hear all your feedback on what's been working for you. The other thing too is we had a bunch of stuff that came in some previous liquidation boxes that was spring and summer that we couldn't really list. We listed a few things, but we couldn't list most of it because it was spring and summer. So now we've been literally just going through all of the boxes. We had a couple boxes from previous inventory. We're actually going through that inventory now and getting it listed. So I honestly haven't bought any inventory since, I'm going to say, the beginning of December, and this is the middle of January. And the one that I did order was the shoes, which I'm still waiting on. I also ordered some women's mixed clothes through ThreadUp. I've already gotten that. That's already all listed. So right now we're just going through, like, shorts and summer dresses and things like that we really didn't take, tops and things that we really couldn't list before because they just don't sell a lot through that season. We're getting the rest of all of that listed. Plus, since I'm now on eBay, I wasn't on eBay before when I got that liquidation box that had a bunch of kids' clothes. I'm going to list some of those on eBay too. Since the fee is so much smaller And it gives me the ability to charge the shipping on eBay instead of worrying about the shipping costs and all that. With kids' clothes, the profit is so little, you don't want to have to bump the price up too much. So I'm going to sell some of those just on eBay and sell it for a reasonable price where the shipping is the responsibility of the buyer. I just get it's only 13% on eBay compared to 20% on Poshmark. So it's a lot easier, I think, for me to sell a few of those things also on eBay and maybe even Mercari than trying to sell them on Poshmark just because of the fees and the shipping and the way all that works. I just find it might be a little bit easier, so we're going to be doing that too and just kind of testing and seeing how it goes. So that's pretty much kind of just to sum it up. Just going to thrift stores and, traveling a little bit, not too much, but traveling a little bit to thrift stores and thrifting. I'm excited to get my truck in this week, get that fixed. We could do some more distance trips. And then sourcing, adding for sure shoes. And then maybe some just hard goods. We shall see how things go. I'm excited just to kind of see where our business goes. We're both very excited to expand. Adding some Nike and some sportswear, just some higher brand items to our closets and everything, and to eBay. So we're just excited to see how the next few months goes with those different items, and I'm excited to see how that works. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, I'm Sandra. I'm so glad you're here and you took time to watch my video. My subscribers numbers are growing, which is exciting for me. The fact that the content that I'm putting out is a blessing to you guys. If you do have content that you would like me to try on video, please let me know in comments below. Please like and subscribe our channel, like the videos that you like. I've already noticed some people liking my video content, which just humbles me that what we're putting out there is helpful to you guys, and I'm so grateful that it is. Anyway, until next time, you guys, have a fabulous day, have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.